Hi, Jeremy Johnson with Continuous Touch here, and today I will be presenting the Yealink T46. On the home screen you have history, directory, do not disturb, and call. Let's start with first something simple like making a call. So it'll show that my extension is currently calling out. And once that person answers, so now to get to some of the features and start using some of the keys that you have here. These keys, when inside a call, are mainly used to transfer calls. There are two ways you can transfer calls. One, you can just press the park key for everybody to see. So if I come here, press the highlighted key next to park 1, now that call has been parked on the network. And when I mean parked on the network, that means every single phone with a park 1 key can now pick up that call at will. Pretty neat trick. So that gives you the availability to dial out to someone's extension right here. Brandon, watch Brandon's extension ring over here. Pick it up if necessary. Let them know they have a call. Okay, thank you. And pick up that call on park 1. And now Brandon is on the phone with the person that I called. Cool. So that's just another way to transfer, to do a blind transfer. If the customer knows exactly where they want to go and you need to send it directly to that person, all you have to do is just press their key. So we'll go back here to Molly, press her key, and now her phone rings with the transfer call. The next thing we will deal with is blind transfer. So we have 3 types of transfer. One is to park the call and let somebody know to pick up on any park that's flashing. Another way is to send the call directly to their extension by just pressing their extension key. And then you have the blind transfer to anybody that you want. So we will go here, click the transfer key, and here you will dial out to any number you want to transfer the call to. Dial that number and then just press transfer again. So for example, once you finish the number, it'll have B transfer, which stands for blind transfer.
You dialed an invalid feature access code.
And we'll transfer the call. So the next feature I want to go over with will be the conference button. So when you press the conference button, of course it'll ask you to dial out. So for this example, let's just try one of the extensions. Let's do Gwen. And then Gwen's will ring. And now you guys are on the phone. Let's go back to our original phone. Once you have the second party on the phone, all you have to do is press conference. Once you press conference again, both calls are now synced to your phone. You can manage the call here. As you can see, now your keys at the bottom are a lot different than the original keys from the call, which only had transfer, hold, conference, and call. Now since you're the conference holder, yours turn into conference keys that you can use to manage the conference. Here we have manage, pretty much where you get to choose what happens to each number. So you can far mute or put me on a far hold if you need to, or you could do the same to your colleague if they're saying crazy stuff that they don't need to say. Or you can even remove them from the call. So far mute means you'll only mute that person and you can keep talking to the 404 number, or you can put them on far hold and put them on hold while you talk to the 404 number. Either way it goes, it shuts up the other person. Or you could just remove them all together. So the next button is the hold button. So when you press the hold button, that just puts the whole conference on hold. The next button is the split button. When you press this button, it splits the calls up. so you'll have two separate calls on your phone, which you can navigate using the arrow keys up and down. Switch between the two, and to resume. Now say if you made a mistake and pressed this key by mistake, all you have to do is press resume, talk to them again, press resume, and tell them, hey, let me conference you in with the other line. Go to conference. Here the phone will tell you that you have somebody on hold. All you have to do is use the directional pad down to select them and press the OK key. And then you'll have them on conference again. Okay, the last feature I wanted to show with the Yealink T46s is the paging capabilities. So here it's pretty simple. We will always program a page button that does network paging on the phone unless requested not to. So to page and hear your voice through the other phones, all you have to do is just press the button. As you can see. So, in that case, once you speak through your phone, it could be the headset or your speaker, everybody on the network will also hear you through the phone. Now, the best thing about this, it doesn't interrupt you while you're inside a call. So, whenever you just want to contact everybody, or if you put somebody on park and you don't feel like calling their number, you just scroll over to the paging key and page them and let everybody know that, hey, somebody needs to pick up that call on Park 1. And it's as simple as that. Alright, and last but not least, I will go over the simple keys over here in the corner. They're pretty self-explanatory, but I'll still go over them just so there isn't any confusion. The top two keys here, one is for a headset. If you ever were to buy a headset that can connect to the Yealink T46s, you will press that button to be able to enable it and start using it. The button right next to it is the mute button. Press that to mute anyone on the call. You have another hold key to put your current call on hold, but you've already reviewed the several ways to do so, but that's just another option. The message key that's on next to it, that's how you check your voicemail, and I'll walk you through that right quick. It's as simple as pie. You walk in, press the message key, it will dial out to your voicemail and ask you to set it up. The button after that is the redial button, and the transfer button, which does the same features that we went over before. And then finally, last but not least, your speaker button. And that's all to the Yealink T46s.